Okay. Main thing I want to do is actually get this ascension done first. If at all possible. I doubt it though. Actually, I guess the main focus should be Llama first. So let's do that. Probably just slow, but it's okay. That's still not enough anyway. I could use... the weapon is probably a bigger deal. Yeah, we'll see. Probably won't be able to use her for Abyss. We'll see if we need Dendro though. Okay, at least I can ascend it one more time. Weapon generally is pretty big. But it's only ER though. And EM, so. Oh, it's attack. Oh, but it increases the EM. That makes sense. Okay. Let's get to it. We likely won't even have to use her, but part of me wanted to get her slightly ready if we need another Dendro. Cryo, okay. That's pretty good for me because I have a Ganyu team that might work here. Cryo Pyro. Oh, that's insane actually. My Zibai is fully leveled now, I guess. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what I do. Pyro second half. Cryo first half. Do you want to do... I mean, this would be the fastest way to do it, which I am leaning towards. For Pyro team... we run Plunge Tau, or we run Mav. Let's keep things simple, I guess. Except Lali's actually useless here, now that I think about it. Whoops. Great. Let's clear this as soon as possible here. No need to be fancy. Okay, that's crazy. 60% buff is insane. I kind of legit feel it. Oh, also crit right there, nice. One rotation. It's going by faster than I thought. Yeah, okay. When you play into the weakness. Elemental skill damage. Second half gains pyro. So pyro makes sense there, but it really comes down to what the opponents are. Why elemental skill damage specifically? I think this makes sense. Swanee is kind of annoying because you need to freeze him. Oh, I guess I have Sitlali in there, so it'll be fine. I'll just run this team. This might be the OP team, and I have it, so.
Yeah. 宴会に沈めガジャーン歌え僕の名のもとに天身直送最高の一品よ冷凍の時間無に着せふんせやふんふっはせいたはせやグゲーテ低温調理想定外この手にタッチ目も舌も満足させてあげるじゃあ律令に従え光り輝くがいい食前に合う滅この手にせや
Okay, not bad.
全力攻撃だ。
口封じは任せたからね。さあ働きなさい。
赤煙に葬られよ。アクセル全開。
じゃあ行くよ。
くらえ。
手加減なしよ。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。キム
ストラリー、イツパパ、こうよ。
もうえい。引け太陽の方向を。散れ。燃えろ。みんなは俺が守れ。せい。この天下で裁く。
悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
烈日よ私に従え赤煙に葬られよ。
Okay. It's been a while. I'm just going to chill here once again. Just friends. No worries.
連気可視無に着せこの手にガンのように羽ばたけじゃじゃーん無限せよこの手に今のは悪くなかったせやせやよっ冷凍の時念の表ほっ世界を熱狂の渦に競争よ未熟者具現せよ
Oh god.
宿命から
No way like that.
のが
Alright.
念の表食前に満ち溢れよこの手にせや
Fair enough.
最高の一品よ平穏お披露目
Okay.
天身直送連気化さいるんじゃ滅力よふっふん 念の食前に甘いものをガンのように羽ばたけ歌え僕の名のもとに無に帰せ力よ具現せよ冷凍の時間それ競争よ決心となれ
Okay, cool. Sorry. Is the game loud? I can turn it down a little bit. I guess not loud is not the right question to ask. It's whether it's too loud.
口封じは任せたからね
この天下で裁く烈日燃えろみんなは俺が守れ石煙に葬られよ燃えろ
ひとらりいつかかそうよ土に目を
全力攻撃この天下で裁く
Okay, I was trying to see if I could get the audio's alright. Perfect. I turned it down slightly, so it should be okay. Should be better.
真意を知りたくば受けてみる記録し
連気過信
見定めよ
光り輝くがいい
採血の時
目の下も満足させてあげる食前に合う天心直送道あふれよ力よ
記録し見定めよすべては摂理と星から生まれる
I don't know. I accidentally long pressed friggin' Escoffier's skill.
みんなは俺が守れ
悪用の力を思い知りなさい手加減なしよ
聞け太陽の方向を止める勇気はあるか燃えろ石煙に葬られよアクセル全開みんながそばにいてくれるわ
口封じは任せたからね
聞け太陽の方向を知れ知れ
This first half? Oh no, that's it. That was way too easy. My bad. That'd be more of a challenge, but I forgot. If you have the right team, and I do because of because it's Lohen, like they're trying to get you to pull for Lohen, and Lohen is cryo, and I'm kind of OP with cryo. I have a lot of cryo, or I have the Skirk premium team, so. And then on Pyro side, they probably wanted you to use Nicole, so they had Pyro, so it's Pyro cryo, heavy emphasis. This rotation.
行き先は決めたか？それとも草地で少し休んでいくか？
Okay, cool. I need those mats. Isn't every spell of its designed for character advantage and encourage the player to pull for them so that they can beat it with some ease? They changed it. The answer is yes. It didn't used to be this focused before, I would say. But now it's pretty obvious. And they could kind of put themselves in that position now because they have like other endgame content to carry the load of what people of like the endgame content load. Of course, this is still endgame-ish content because you don't if you have the right characters, you don't need like you don't necessarily need to have the banner character. So in that sense, it's kind of still, I would call it endgame content. But there's other things they can do now with like Imaginarium nowadays. Because that one's like, that's like better endgame content in the sense that it forces you to build characters and like be strategic, and like there's a bit of luck involved. But it's not just having the right characters. Although having the right characters is still, of course, good. But it means having a lot of the right characters. Or like figure out the combos and all that kind of stuff. Give me a second. Let me go to the bathroom. And be your stream for long, so I'm going to be here for a while. Hey, no worries. Give 1 second. Bathroom. Back. Welcome, slime. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. After the reset, I'll have to try and farm those guys again. Because they don't mark themselves on the map anymore, so it's kind of to run around and find them. Game is still friendly for a returning player. Yeah. I think Genshin is still like one of those games that's like you can always just come back whenever you want. Like you get like the return event, and then like I think the main thing here is, I think I've kind of mastered this from, as you can tell from like me saving so much. But basically you just have to like not Like this is very personal, right? Like you just have to be okay with FOMO, right? Like when you come back, you're not gonna have like the built-up resources that I have. You know, you're not gonna immediately be able to pull for the next character banner, more than likely, because most people spend all their pulls before they stop playing. Which is fair enough, right? If you might be quitting, well, you might as well just spend all your primos or something. So like the whole thing with like this is the trap, right? Like you see a new character that's being released, like a lot of people when they return, they're like, oh, I saw this character that's gonna be released, that's why I came back, because they like the design or whatever. And then by the time they either have to like hard grind because it's coming up soon, so they hard grind whatever they were missing to get the pulls they need, or they end up just missing it. And then they kind of have to like, and then you end up with this cycle where it's like, oh, I came back for this character, but I couldn't get it. Like I didn't get lucky with the amount of pulls that I could do, and I couldn't guarantee. And then you kind of and then you grind it through the story to do it. Some people, and then you're not enjoying yourself. So I would say that as a game, I think this is like fine. Like I think, the latest Archon quest, like the Not Cry one, was awesome. I love the story. It's a bit more interesting than Natlan. Natlan is a feel-good story. I would say you'll get it once you kind of get to those regions. And then like for the kind of the first time, like Natlan, like there was like a bit of melancholy in there, but at the core of it, it was very like a heartwarming sort of story. Wasn't super interesting. The twists, not really much of those. Did come up with some new mechanics, so that was fun. Combat wise, I thought it was pretty fun. Literally me coming back for the game once for Solari, then never leveling up and then quitting. Yeah, so you just gotta avoid that trap of like thinking you want. Like one of the worst things to want to come back for as a character. Like no, I get it, 100%, but like if that's your pure focus, you're pretty shaky. Because if you grind it out, you've not enjoyed the story, you haven't like fully taken it in. You're probably skipping dialogue maybe. And then you're not attached. And if you don't get a character, then it's like, oh, screw it. Like the rerun's gonna be in a couple months. I'll come back then or something. And the recycle repeats because you might not get her then. But of course, you might have built pity at that point. But who knows? Maybe you lost your 50-50, so you have no pity. Yeah. As long as like, the story has been great. Of course, Sumeru is still a very Sumeru. I think it's highlight. Fontaine still highlight. I didn't necessarily like. I think I still personally rate Sumeru over Fontaine. And then when it comes to complexity and like and all that stuff and player involvement, I think Fontaine was a bit lacking there potentially. You'll get there. These aren't really spoilers. I'll try to keep it spoiler free. And then Not Cry was really good, like a really solid. A little bit of it was not rehashed, but it's like we always kind of knew what was going to happen. Did we? I gotta look back. It's kind of tough to say. There's always suspicions. There are like looking back at it, there was like one or two elements that felt like kind of contrived. But it was cool. Like if you're a lore head, then you'll really love Not Cry. But basically the whole region was just like a break for them to figure out the lore, basically, right? Characters were cool. People say that the character design went back to like sort of more Genshin flavor because people didn't necessarily love the Natlan design. I didn't have a problem with Natlan design, but it was definitely like a different style. But yeah, I think I like the game. I think you always come back to it. And there's always like an overarching story of like you wanting to find your sibling, right? I'm still not, that's the thing with NT. I'm still not like attached. I'm like, of course I'm gonna give it time, as I mentioned, because you know, if you played Genshin initially, if you just had the as your final, and then like even I would say like even if you just finished the Inazuma Archon, it was pretty rough. Inazuma was a bit more compelling, but Leah was kind of like the Leah Mondstadt quests were kind of really meh. So I'll give NT a bit of time to kind of settle. So I'll give it a time, but like right now, like NT's story, like as much as they're setting up like that Scarlet, as a Scarlet, I don't remember the name of that gang or whatever, as like the bad guys, so that's like basically like the equivalent, you could call it, like of the Snezhnaya Fatui type deal. But like I don't have an underlying like goal right now other than like you can kind of pull it if you want. Like MC doesn't know what she's doing, or him or her, what he or she is doing, in the sense that they don't have memory or whatever. But it's kind of flimsy. There's nothing to hold you. At least in Genshin, there's always like you're doing all of this because you're trying to like get information about your brother, although you kind of lose sight of that completely kind of through, and then everybody was complaining about it, and then I totally understand because you went through like all these initial nations and then nothing with your brother until like I would say what, Natlan? Was Natlan even? Did Natlan even have any? Like you get like one Dainslift quest and that's it. I think in Nodcry technically he's like a bit more involved, but first gacha game overall, same dude, same. Yeah, and like they've just improved everything, admittedly. It's still not at the level of like ZZZ. Like that's definitely like quality of life wise, from what I understand. Like the later games are still like much improved in that sense. But it's a different type of game completely, right? So still vague. Yeah, exactly, right? There's no underlying goal of why the MC is doing what they're doing. There's a kind of vague of like, I think there's a bit of suggestion of like, oh, she kind of wants to figure out who she is a little bit. Like she mentions it once or twice about like, I don't know, especially like the last quest. There was a little bit of that. But in general, and then they're trying to do this weird thing where they're trying to establish Avon as the sort of like, do you feel that like the prime motivation? But like, oh wow, this is loud. The music. Turn it down to the 5. And I get it. It's kind of like I kind of view it kind of like what you call it, like Mondstadt kind of is like your home region. But MC motivation is still kind of lacking for sure. Like other than like there's no like underlying thing of like why is your MC technically like on the good side, you know, other than potentially saying like, you know what I mean? It's like we end up being the good guys, but there's like that's a bit murky too because you can get arrested. But you're vaguely part of the good guys. And it's like it's almost, if you like trace it back, it's almost happenstance, right? Like where you've lost your memory or whatever, and then you somehow just ended up in that like world class kind of cataclysmic event. And of course, you have a moral compass, so you're like helping save the world or whatever. But outside of that, like technically the Scarlet Garden or whatever they're called, they're not like hurting people necessarily. Like of course they're like taking advantage of people right now. Like they're like bad. I'm not saying they're good people, but like it's kind of still murky in that sense. Like you could very much like if you had met them first, you might have been on their side. You know, kind of what I mean. It's like there's no at least like initially in Genshin, right? Like there was no. The only motivation you had was finding out more about your brother, right? And part of that was like then the motivation was clear in that like Paimon was like, oh, you should like the Archons would know. So you have to try to help the Archons, and part of helping the Archons is helping the people because they're like the head of their nation. And then you find out all these nations are having issues, blah, 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 blah. And part of that, like even initially in Mondstadt, I think there's like some questioning of like your motivations of like why you're helping. And you could chalk it up to motivation wise, be like, oh, I'm not necessarily like trying to help these people. I'm trying to help myself, at least for the first couple of times. And then you can say that, oh, then throughout helping, then you made friends with the people in Mondstadt, and then you want to help them, and like throughout the process you gain camaraderie. Right. But yeah, so then like after that you could say that generally then you build your moral compass, or even like you start getting attached to more people, and then it makes sense that all those people are on the same good side, so then you're on that side. Whereas right now, like of course that also takes a longer time, so like NTE hasn't had that yet, although they did waste that time on Tagido trying to like riz up that other anomaly. So maybe they just didn't plan out that much. Still feels like that was supposed to be like a story quest rather than a freaking main story quest or whatever it's called. It's not an Archon. I don't know what the equivalent is. Do you think the MMC will be able to go to the other countries, or will able go with them? It's tough. I don't think they're gonna have traveling, unless maybe they could buck the trend, because generally like in all the other games, from what I understand, ZZZ does the same thing, where it's like the MCs go to different nations and then they just leave the people behind, or they don't leave them behind, but they kind of they have their home country, they're not moving. I can't imagine like Avon not doing the same thing, not staying put, right? Yeah, they might do like an Avon branch, and then maybe you start a new branch, or there's some other. I doubt it though, because they haven't hinted at any of that. But who knows? Nobody knows. Pure no idea what he's doing. A typical amnesia gacha MC. Yeah, the MC aligned their goals with their companions. Yeah, but like the MC has no goal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know HSR, admittedly. Maybe there's like even less motivation in there that I don't know about. But yeah, I mean, I'll give it some time, as I mentioned, so I'm not like gonna be super critical. I've already kind of invested myself into it by buying the pass, or at least 1 month of the Welkin equivalent, so they have like a really good structure as well though, because they don't have to really introduce anything new, because they have this whole like anomaly system that makes like basically anything possible for them. So they don't have to like lock themselves into any type of specific mechanism for anything. You know what I mean? And then like their whole like horror, leaning towards horror a little bit, it's pretty cool, and they can do a lot with that, you know. So they have a lot of freedom. They don't have to introduce a bunch of new things. Like I don't think it makes like there's a ton they have to do in regards to like, you know, in Genshin they would basically, I don't know, like they introduced like Dendro, and then now they're introducing like new reactions, like lunar reactions and stuff like that, to try and like keep it up, keep stuff interesting. I feel like NTE has enough. Do you think it's interesting just because They can go anywhere with the basis of the world that they have. Ebon is bros don't think they have the funds for a new branch. True. Holy, you bought the pass? The Welkin. Because that's the only thing, like, I don't mind buying that. Like, the Welkin, that's generally what I buy. I don't buy the battle pass. Unless you need the mats or whatever. I don't really buy the battle pass anymore. For Genshin. But Welkin makes sense to me. Like, if you average it out across the year, you're paying for, like, a AAA game. Or maybe less. A bit less. These days, we don't know how much AAA games cost anymore, I guess. They might be up. They might be down. We'll see how the economy goes in that, for that specifically. But yeah, it's a free game. I'll buy the Welkin. Like, even like right now, the anomalies are still cool. Like, I remember the last, like, what is it called? What's that museum? The museum where they had like the light bulb museum where like you had various stories. That was a cool story. And like the mechanism of like the house changing day and night, or not day and night, like present, future, and all that kind of stuff. That was really cool. Like the mechanism was awesome. And then the fact that you end up like the top floor of the house ends up being like this other realm that you can go into to like submit items or whatever to reconcile everything. Like that was cool. They still have a lot of like polish, as I mentioned on stream before, where like stuff ends abruptly. The writing's kind of not there yet. Or rather, they have to get better at teasing. They probably have a longer term plan. It's just that they're not good at teasing it and giving details about it. Of course, they want to keep it secret, right? Like that makes sense conceptually that they want to keep it secret, but like they have to get better at like hinting at something while not revealing it and all that kind of stuff, so that there's some thread people can pull on, like theorists and stuff like that can pull on, and keep people interested, like the regular layman interested between missions and stuff like that. DZ just rolled out a new element called wind. Isn't that just Animo or no? It's funny that ZZ just got wind and then we started with Animo in Genshin. But yeah, so NTE has a lot of potential, I feel. Admittedly, a bit of the luster might be gone once, like, I don't remember like what the other, because it's one of the two. NTE was just one of the two open world, like driving enabled gacha games, right? There's another one that's been teased before, but it's like been teased for a long time, but hasn't ever come out. People. It's been a known quantity, but then it's never released. And then NTE beat it to the market. I don't remember the other game's name, because I was avoiding trying to learn too much about the gacha games, because I would never intended to play more than one gacha game. So I didn't keep up on the news. I just know like offhand.
時間を見つけては心を込めてデザインした甲斐があったわ。もっと言うと、この秘密の小屋が完成した時のことから話
Lost
せないかね。
connection, no worries. He didn't miss much. Oh, it's just me ranting. That's also the beauty of YouTube. You can go back.
他にもいくつか魔女の小屋を建てようと思っていたのだけれど、誰一人新しいアイデアを出してくれないし、時間が経つうちに。
big things hopefully coming for NT. Admittedly, the Twitch numbers aren't looking great for NT, admittedly. Whenever I look at the total amount of viewers there. Compared to Genshin, nobody beats Genshin, I guess.
そんなことどうだっていいでしょ。ほら、もう目の前にあるわよ。
Ignoring news from other games is the best way to not get tempted. It also helps that the algorithm thinks I don't care, so it doesn't give me anything.
あながち間違いではないわね。何事にも順序があるし。
So it's like a self-fulfilling cycle. It's like, I don't want to know about it, so then I don't look at it. And if you don't look at it, the algorithm doesn't give it to me. Genshin's still the best. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's OG.
ああ、緊張しないで。何も準備しなくていいのよ。今のは形式的に聞いてみただけだから。見たところ、あなたたちはまどろっこしい説明よりも探索の過程で楽しさを見出す方が好きなタイプじゃないかしら。嬉しいこと言ってくれるじゃない。
Oh, we got about to get yapped at.
本当に遠慮なく説明させてもらうわ
Maybe she didn't
よ。
experience burnout.
私たち天の使いのことはよく知っているわよね。人を宝探しに導く時のあの満足感たら。
Yeah, I mean, that's why I generally tell people not to grind out Genshin. Like, you gotta enjoy it. Otherwise, you're not gonna stick with the game. And you're gonna run out of content and you're gonna be like, what am I supposed to do?
ひらめいたの。この小屋をみんなが楽しめる遊び心いっぱいの場所にするってね。そしてそれぞれの部屋に宝物も隠しておいたわ。実を言うとね、数多くの天の使いの中でも特に私は物を隠すのが得意なのよ。もし私が本気で宝箱を埋めて案内もしなければ、たとえあなたたちでも
Even during when I grinded the game, I never like skipped dialogue or
見つけられっこ
anything.
ないと思うわ。話がそれちゃったわね。とにかく
I digress. That's gonna be like her catchphrase, basically.
私のささやかな趣味のために荒野を駆け回る必要もないわ。この部屋の中で宝物を象徴する羽を3枚見つけ出せたらクリアよ。その時は
Are these all just plot
必
puzzles?
ず私の前で宝箱を開けてちょうだい。わかったぞ。もうお宝が待ちきれないぞ。私も待ちきれないわ。
NT, who are you planning to pull for? I actually haven't looked at the newest stuff. I've only planned for freaking Lacrimosa and I didn't look for further ahead. It's not a great sign, I guess, because it's like none of the characters I've met I really want to pull for. You know what I mean? Like, I thought the standard characters I got Jing Yuan, which is something I would really, but I got her now. Like I actually would love a rerun for Nanali at this point, but that's way too early. But I missed out, but I love her VA, so I'll probably want to backfill that. But all the other characters I've met, I haven't really thought about wanting. And then if you really want to be like thirsty, I already have Fadia as well, so. And then now I also have Daffodil in the back pocket as well. Hotori would have been nice, and not was necessarily like enamored with that character. So
普段は石の役者ばかり相手にしているから。あれ、ニコも小さくなるのか。お前は大きいままだと思ったぞ。
I gotta look up those characters maybe. Like, but right now, nothing on my mind and nothing I'm saving for specifically.
私は今の姿で十分満足よ。とにかく偉大な魔女のお茶会へようこそ。さあ、お茶を入れましょう。
How about you? What are you looking forward to?
のお茶会なのに自分たちでお湯を沸かさなきゃいけないのか。その方がお手製って感じが出るでしょ。
That's funny. Pour the tea. Skills to mimic characters' skills, except that ultimate was the reason I got her. Next teapot. Roy, since she's a healer. Right, we're still missing that character archetype, I guess. No, actually, no. Fadia is technically a healer, right? Or something. Oh, we gotta get some sugar.
アリスは角砂糖が3つ、バーベロスは砂糖なしで、アンヤは1つだけ。おう、それはメモした方がいいか？いいえ、必要ないわ。私、考えてることを口にしちゃう癖があって。
That's fun.
通れるようになったぞ。ここから先に進めそうだな。
Oh, I have to go around? Oh.
いきなり滑り落ちるなんてな。びっくりしたぞ。
Connection seems so poor, so I may not stay any longer, and I'm really late to be less than 4 minutes. Alright, no worries, friends. Hope everything is okay at your place. It's just the internet, hopefully.
ごめんなさい。ちょっと待っててね。何か間違えてしまったのかしら。そんなはずはないのだけれど。動いたぞ。オイラたちを攻撃するつもりみたいだ。これでよしと。ニコ、何言ってるんだ？え？この程度の攻撃、痛くも痒くもないでしょ？まさに旅人の腕の見せ所じゃない？
Oh, the camera to... Camera pan into control, wow.
この心を持って天に帰れよ。この心を持って天に帰る。
It's freaking elegant, that freaking design. Makes sense that she's the witch. One of the first Hexen Circle, admittedly.
ゃ。これはあなたたちの努力に対する報酬よ。さあ、早く開けてみて。
Just realized he changed his name. Oh yeah, apparently he didn't want his like full name as his username, so which I guess it makes sense.
そりゃオイラだってお前にプレゼントをするときはリアクションが気になるけどさ、あいつの場合はなんか違う気がしないか？私は気にしないわ。聞けば天の使い一族に多少幻滅すると思うけれど、せいぜい 善良な存在ばかり
Actually,
だ
now
っ
to
てい
think
う
about it,
思
isn't
い込み
Nicole
が
as a
覆され
character
て
kind of like
真実を知ること
GLaDOS
になるだけ。
from Portal?
パイモンの
Like
疑
she
問に
likes
答えるとね、それは私たちが導く相手に共感できるからではないのよ。私たちが
Like she
背負う
likes to
任務と
glide
命令
people
による
to
ものなの。
treasure, but it has to be like
もっと言うと、
like a puzzle or
天の
something.
使いが誕生した時のことから話さないとね。
And she always
天の
likes
使
doing
い
it.
は地上の生きとし生けるすべてを愛する使命を授けられたけれど、
Kind of
後
interesting.
の魔人たちとは異なって、私たちは感情に対する感受性は乏しく、その多くは機械的に天空の命令を遂行していたわ。教えだけじゃなく、導きも私たちの重要な任務。そしてそれは知恵を失ったかつての仲間たちに残された数少ない本能の一つでもあるの。その任務が達成された時、
But anyway, yeah.
私たちは
Cool.
ある種の安堵にも似た喜びを得られるのよ。それは私たちが日常で感じられる中で最も強烈な感情体験とも言えるわ。
それってなんだかかわいそうな気がするぞ。
そうかもしれないわね。
So don't think about it.
Demo.
Oof.
私はそれを憐れむべきことだとは思いたくないわ。たとえ皇天の主でさえ、今この瞬間の私の気持ちが本物であることを否定できないのだから。いずれにせよ、
Excuse me.
私たちはいいことを成し遂げた。そうでしょ？
Not everybody's trying to get rid of their. We're seeing a lot of friggin' selling off their portable AC units. I wonder why they're doing it though. We're hitting summer. I wonder if they're like just looking to upgrade or something. Alright, that's done, I guess.
よかったらまたしばらくしてから見に来て。私も他の部屋のデザインを確認しなきゃいけないから。
Okay, so that's that. Four days. Oh, okay, so it's a weekly thing. What else is there to do? We can do the Miliastra stuff as well. We'll go to Territorium first, though. Sorry, I'll be going now. Try to catch your stream. Hey, no worries, man. Thanks for dropping by, regardless, even though you were tight on time. Appreciate you, man. Man, did that. Oof, what? Okay, so these are all like missions to gather more info. Always done by Yahoda. How's life? Yuhani. Buying rounds and 3 people meals. Yuhani. Okay, I guess we're going there next. Never got caught. Okay, interesting. Oh, whoops. Oh, I was trying to get to the end of the sentence and I missed everything. Let me see. True enough. Oh, it's perfect. I need this. And I need to farm mats here. Oops. All right, we're going around. Found a different vein of people. I call it vein, but like set of these fat tweet to farm as well just now. Like a straight line down, so. Big. Oh god.
表現の講師の許可をさ
皆に祝福あれ。
嘘はいけないね。欺瞞の叫びよ。
Let's just sit on the couch real quick. That looks insane. Oh, in the real world, that looks insane. You know what I mean? Just straight up, you're just fighting this guy, and then suddenly you're sitting in a couch. You know what I mean?
流れて新月が来る。
真実はまるで影。丸裸にしてやる。
武力行使の許可を
ご安心を。
月光のように。
素直にハグなる。謎を解こう。
Imagine that's the last thing you see. It's just like Nefer just friggin' chilling on a couch right in front of you. That'd be devastating, bro.
流れて三月よ。輝け。
皆に祝福あれ。
読む。
その頭を直してやる。
騒乱の一輪廻に永遠の安寧を。
清風の祝福を。
真実はまるで影。丸裸にしてやる。
This is the last one they mark.
また時間が無駄に。満ちて今宵月を捧
欺瞞の叫びよ。嘘はいけないね。
ぐ。澄んだわね。
冷たい。
But I know for a fact if you walk up this way, you'll get to something. Oh, these guys should spawn though, no? Oh, wait, is it 2-day spawn, right? Or is this just a log out, log in situation? Just try to log out, log in situation. Okay, we might be able to go to NTE this way because it's only been an hour. Okay. So the other guys don't spawn in nearly as often. also do anecdotes, but doesn't sound like something I really want to do right now. And them here. Oh, there's some people here.
行きましょう。
Y'all will do.
皆のために祈ろう。移して。月光のように真実はまだありえない。
伝えてある。
All right. There are some people there. I'm assuming there should be people in here as well. Eh, maybe not. There were people outside before. On the rim. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Right here, I think. There are people to fight here before, but I'm not sure. Maybe that was just part of the story. Oh, no, there's a couple guys here.
ご助力を。満ちて。
皆に祝福を心を覗かせてもらうよ。
Oh. But these guys don't drop anything, though. Okay. Well, that's useless, I guess. I can't ascend anything, but... probably talent mats. Let's go to 8. That's the plan, at least. For now. Let's get back over here. Nice. Ended up having enough. Friendship. Okay. Okay, actually, let me see. Is Walama's weapon mats today? No, it was yesterday. Frick. How about yours? It is today. I'll do it later. Alright. We gotta do some dailies. Let's get into the right team for that. This one doesn't require anything. I totally forgot about this area. There's plenty of intel to grab here. Where the heck am I going? You probably want the fishing weapon at some point. Oh, these guys also don't respawn for 2 days. Oh no, they're right here. The main squad doesn't respawn, but the side squads respawn. That's good. Maybe take out these guys first then. Big. Nice. Okay. Grab the daily reward.
星とし無事今日の
Okay, the rest now is to do with this Miliastra stuff. It's primo gems for it, so. That's me. It's like Sudoku or something. Okay. Okay. I don't get the 111 thing. What? Whoops. We're trying this. It's a 4. That's a 4. So okay, that can't be it. It can only be 4 up here. There's only one more here. There's only one more on this row. Only one more. Oh. What? Oh, it is correct. Two connected. It must be two connected. Only way is to leave the middle blank. Okay. It's to be two together, so it's either it has to be next to this, which is fine. Two has to be together, so it's like this. Okay. These need 4 together, so it has to be either 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 here. There's only 2 choices. There's only 1 though. That's hilarious. The only other 3 you could do is you can't do 1, 2, 3 separate. Has to be this. And then you go here. It's the only way that works. 4. You can't have these together. Oh, that's like a dog. I see, I see. One, so it has to be like this. Okay, this is much harder now. We need 10s. We have a 9. Two and 6, 8. You can do it in the middle. So 2 and 8, there is not. Huh. Okay, if one of these... Okay, so this is... What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. This is 2. The more numbers, the better. There's 2, so that's skip to be 1. Or you just don't do this one. I think it's this. You have to skip one at least. It's part of the 6. You go all the way down here if you want. One of these has to be a 1. Okay, that's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 down here. Oh. Oh, what? Whoops. Skip. Okay, this needs to be a 5-4. This is a 5, so you do this. Six, that's the only thing here. Has to be 6. Skip one at some point. Okay. Oh, there's a cat. There's some form of cat. It would be a 1. Here, 7. Is this 7? Oh yeah, it is 7. Would be 8. You can't go all the way up like this. This is like a game of chance at this point, no? Because... oh no, you can only have 1. So once you put 1 over here... so more than likely it's over this way. There's no sure things anymore though. 2, 6. Okay. Oh wait, no, this has to be 7 up here. Yeah. I'm getting absorbed into this now. This is bad. Okay. These are the big ones. All right. So this is either ignore the right or the left. There's no way. Okay, interesting. It's a bit tough to figure out the pattern. I'm assuming it's this. Oh no. So then if it's symmetrical, then it's here. And yeah, the only thing they can do is 3, so this is because it's not symmetrical anymore. Oh no, you can go in the middle. Yeah, it's still symmetrical. We're good. Jeez. Okay, it's either left or right. We can go down the middle first and then decide later. Okay, that's a baseline. Only 7, so if you leave off 2 on each side. Oh, what the? Oh, my bad. Okay. So this would mean seven like that. This would be a 2 over here. Oh, it's a 4, so it's either up or down, but we can't do down, so it has to be up. So it's either... Okay. It's a 2, so it has to be like this. You have to skip this. Okay. Seven, so these have to be linked. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. There's 3, so this has to be linked up. We have a 2 down here. If we link this up to 6, we could also do 6 up here. No, it has to be down here first. Like this. It has to be a 2. It has to be a 4. There we go. Oh, it's a house. They even clock it. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. 7 into space 1. So 7 space 1. You could skip the middle if you want. You could do 1 down here, skip 1, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. But like, basically, no matter what, you have to go. So you know that this is blank. This is blank. Because 7 has to come first. So you could either do all the way up top. Yeah, has to be like that. 4. So this is either the end or the front. We don't know, which is fine. Yeah, okay. So you could go up or down here. We don't know. Okay. There has to be a blank here at some point. So we start with a 4. You can go here. This is... Oh, that's the top. So it has to be this. Interesting. So this is for sure blank. You can't have 4 there. Okay, this is fine. It has to be this. So you can either has to be this, and then it's either side. We don't know. That hasn't lit up on a, so that must be a 2. 1 1. Okay, we don't know anything about this side yet, so I won't comment, or I won't try anything yet. So 4, you can't link this up, so yeah, okay. So this is the 2. We have a 1. We have another 1. A 1 can be up here. We don't know. At this point, we know this though. One here, 1 here. This is done. 2 has to appear somewhere in the middle here, so this is blank. So then this becomes the 1. Oh, is this like a boat or something? It is. Alright, this is the last one. Okay. What can be said? 9. So we can do this. And then it's just either or. We don't know which way. We got the 1, so this is part of the, so okay, we just don't know though. Has to be skipped. Has to be this. One, so this is the 2. We have the 2 already. We have the 4 up here. We have the 1, so this can't be it. What is this supposed to be? That's the 1. This must be blank. So this is 4. Or 5. What is this supposed to be? I played way longer than I thought I would. Okay. The horse gets me every time. Okay. What is this? I'm actually getting invested. I still outpace all of that though. I use this thing. But for sure we're supposed to go here next. And now the stuff starts stacking quick. This probably is useless. Oh, I can just keep clicking it. How much is this? By the time the upgrade cost hits that, we should move on to the next one if the upgrade cost starts being stupid. Right? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, at this point it's a waiting game. How long do you have to be in there to win it? Can I just do that again? Okay, interesting. Play some badminton. Probably like tall characters would be good here, right? The tallest characters.
はっやっはっせやっ
What is this?
はっせ
Okay, got some primo gems. I'm trying to fill up this web event. Okay, cool. We did something. That's it. Oh, that's good. I fill out my time here. How do I go back? Oh, and then we can go back through here, I guess. All right. That's that. All right, time to call it a night. With that said, hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Quick disclaimer. I'll be going back to Canada tomorrow night. We'll see what the timing is like. Whether I stream tomorrow is kind of up in the air at the moment. But yeah, just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up. Yeah, with that said, hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. All good stuff. Bye.